Press X to continue climbing up this tower.
You didn't show us the landing.
I survived.
Why didn't you show us the landing?
I mean, if that wasn't obvious enough.
Apparently you survived.
The rest of the game takes place in hell. Oh, wait a minute.
No, we go to that next part.
No.
Okay, so my fan theory is that Doom Guy actually does ascend and go to heaven when he dies, but only because he steps into hell. The demons realize, oh shit, Doom Guy's here. And then they'd say, okay, look, we know that he doesn't deserve to be up there, but we can't handle him, so take him off our hands.
He's literally killing all of us.
Heaven won't take me. Hell's a joke.
Oh, God damn it. He's gone through the entire playthrough without even talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And,
It's not Sonic, it's Shadow.
The thing is, like, heaven would probably be Doom Guy's hell because there's no fighting to be done.
yeah,
It's
so
like,
he would be punished for his sins anyway. Everybody wins.
What am I gonna do?
No,
with
so-
my
so what,
eternity
so
if
it-
I can't blow up demons.
So what, it's like Frieza?
Sure, I guess.
This is one of the biggest battle arenas until we get towards endgame.
I still like the Home for Infinite Losers, though. Like, it's probably the most clever censorship I've ever seen in anime.
Wait, is that a Dragon Ball thing
Yeah.
that they did?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how they explained Hiffle.
Yeah. The
That's how they explained hell.
yeah, the shirts actually had the letters HELL on them originally, but they cut
But they
off
had to edit
bits-
them to Hiffle.
Yeah, they cut off bits of the letters so that it's HIFL. They called it the Home for Infinite Losers.
Even though it was HIFL instead of HFIL.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
Oh, well.
90s censorship.
HFIL, yeah.
Yeah.
It works. Just chop off bits of the letters. I might have said that in the wrong order. Oh, great. We've got these things. I remember
Bounce
these
pads!
things. Yeah, it was like a level at the end of Halo 4 with these fucking things in them, I think.
Well, these were those have been a thing since Halo 1.
Yeah.
Just bounce on them and shit.
Oh, you know.
It's like this tower was built for me.
You know, it's a fun mechanic. I can't really blame Master Chief for stealing it from Master Chief. I'm sorry, just seeing a Halo gimmick.
Master Chief stealing it from Master Chief.
I'm sorry, the seeing a mechanic ripped straight from Halo in this game just makes the physical resemblance to Master Chief funnier.
Oh my gosh, Doom's such a Halo ripoff. I can't believe the guy looks exactly like Master Chief. Like, why would they ever even make this? It's so shameless.
Well, like I said earlier, the classic design for Doom Guy, which you could see even on the covers and stuff anyway, showed a lot more of the human underneath the armor. Like, he had shorter sleeves. You could see his face and his eyes.
Well, Doom
Show
Guy's
his arms
face
so you
is
can see
in
his
the in
abs.
the game. Like, he makes silly faces in the bottom.
His health bar is his face, that too. But, like, even his helmeted form on the promotional art, you could see the man underneath it. He was this muscle macho dude.
His arms were exposed and so was his abs, and it makes you really think, dude, this sucky fucking armor.
Hey, dude, female warriors in video games have been dealing with that for almost 30 years now. And
No, but you played
it's the
Final
same.
Fantasy
It's the
4.
same exact thing.
You played Final Fantasy 4. It's fashionable, and it leaves more room to move.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's why
not
Doom Guy
really
does it.
sure. I'm not really sure that applies to all of them. Like, some of them I'm pretty sure would make it actually more physically difficult to move, but sure, whatever.
One of my favorite images that I ever saw was it's a woman RPG character from like some MMO. I don't know if it was World of Warcraft or not, and she's wearing like regular ass clothes, and it's just like level 1 or like 1 defense, and then she's in the second picture. She's wearing like an actual like barely anything like metal bikini type thing, and it's
Don't
just like
tell me.
200 defense or something.
Was this on Facebook?
It
Tell
was
me you're not
probably
talking
on
about.
Face. I'm
Don't tell
remembering
me
this-
you're not talking about League of Fucking Angels.
I mean,
I could rant about that game for hours. Okay, not hours.
Is
but I've
that
got
the
a
one
bone
that
to
says
pick with
that
it.
I'm going? Is that the one that where they like imply that you're gonna have sex on your World of Warcraft game or whatever?
No,
Or-
that's every online MMO that's not officially made. by
Yeah,
a
like I say, I
credible
fucking
company.
hate it. There's an ad going about right now on YouTube that it's like an MMO and it's some anime girl being fed chocolate, and I was like, what is this shit?
I've seen ads for this bitch-ass cookie-cutter Sword Art Online MMO
that use like probably ripped off hentai images from random websites where fan artists draw them.
Holy
And
Holy
they
D-cup,
they
Batman.
imply
There are
this-
tits everywhere.
They imply that this game is going to be some super adult porn game. It's a Asian ripoff MMO thing. That's pretty much.
There are
League of
boobs
Legends.
everywhere. What is this?
No, there are none. There probably are none. In the game
No,
themselves.
I look up League of Angels on Google. It's like, wow.
League of Angels is something that pisses me off though, because like all their ads on Facebook use a combination of assets that are not in the game because it's frickin' 2D, goddammit, and assets,
And physical assets.
and assets that are ripped from other games. Like, I'm pretty sure they've used like sort of.
You mean like how bootleg mobile phone games do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. And I'm pretty sure they used a slightly dumbed down version of the World of Warcraft character select screen, complete with the panda, in one of their ads before. It's like, and people point this out all the time. You find a League of Angels ad on Facebook, there's no end to the comments from people pointing out that you stole this from that or whatever.
And they don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course
but
not,
they-
because there's nothing
they-
that anybody can do about it.
Their
basically.
advertisements make it look like these games are like PS3, PS4 quality 3D games with super stylized graphics, something you might see in Black Desert Online. But
They're
it's-
fucking Flash games at this point.
Yeah, they are. That's exactly what they are. It gets my goat. It's one of my pet peeves whenever I'm on Facebook. I see it all the goddamn time. I wish Facebook would stop showing me the ads. I hate them.
You see, it's frustrating too, because since Facebook knows our life story and our social security number now, they tailor your ads to you, so you're seeing it because Facebook thinks that you'll actually spend money on it, which is really,
You're seeing
really
it
annoying.
because you look at video game stuff, and apparently video game stuff means bad video game stuff. Sure, okay.
Yeah, basically.
It's also just one of those who they think they're really fooling with. It's like, who spends money on this crap?
really,
apparently
really horny
enough-
and desperate nerds.
Apparently enough people that there's a sequel, because there's a League of Angels 2, and it has been for a while.
Well, it comes to no shocker that the game is nothing what it's advertised to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see no tits anywhere. This is disappointing.
Oh, well.
I mean, if you want, here's the thing. I don't. Okay, so this is actually like the worst game to bring it up because there's nothing sexual in Doom at all for either. Like,
I don't know, man. Those guns are pretty provocative.
well, that's just a Freudian
Welcome to the
thing
gun
in
show,
general.
everyone.
In general.
yeah.
But I mean, like, even on the like, there's nothing really sexualizing the men in this either. Even though there's not really a lot of women involved in this. But
Yeah, it's actually something that's a bit of a quirk of Doom, because it came before this trend, I think. But like a lot of games that have demonic enemies in them will always have your standard succubus. And Doom never had that, so it just never shows up in any of the newer games either. It's always these zombie demon things and the red demons and the eyeball things that are basically beholders, that kind of thing.
yeah, but.
So-
Yeah, I don't get why games feel like they need to sell themselves on with sexuality anymore, because we live in the age where porn is literally a click away at any point. So people don't have to buy bad video games in order to see boobs. So I don't get why they need to bother with that at this point.
Well,
Hell, ironically, porn games would probably be better.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Like a decent porn game would be nice.
ooh,
actually.
that didn't end well. What happened there?
I got clipped by the train going by.
That's fine. He was thinking back to his Mirror's Edge playthrough.
So you can take falling down the tower and landing on your feet, but you get nudged by the train thing for even half a second, and it's like, oh, I can't go on.
I mean, kind of.
Doom Guy's armor is made to be resistant to very specific things. Trains were not on the list, so I'm sorry.
Sadly, no.
It's just not gonna.
Yay, another secret mission. Now, John, quick, talk about Bayonetta again.
Let me see. There's a pentagram on the top, which implies satanic ritual, which reminds me of Inferno, which is hell in Bayonetta terminology. Ding.
Good. We filled quota. Now we can talk about something else.
Okay.
Well,
Doom guy for
Just
Smash
win
Brothers. When?
I'd be down for it. I mean, Nintendo would never fucking allow it, but
No, well, you
Well,
say
they-
that,
they
but
put
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta, you know.
No, I think Nintendo is really only worried about this point about specific culturally significant issues. Like a lot of people got on their nerves got on their ass for censoring sexuality when it was really sexualized minors that they were censoring. Like they don't care about sexuality. They published Bayonetta, but you know, if you're putting a teenager in a provocative bikini, it's not something that they want on their system, at least not under their name. So
In this country specifically, because Japan has a much more complicated view on
oh yeah,
Complicated.
Well, it's.
Their
I'm
age
not.
of consent
I'm not
is also
equipped.
entirely lower.
I am
I'm
not equipped
just
to
gonna-
discuss this, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Well, no, I mean, there's here's the thing. There's not being qualified to talk about it, but they're also just stating facts. I mean, the fact of the matter in Japan is that the age of consent is lower
Yeah.
than it is in the United
to
States.
To clarify that, the federal age of consent is lower, but most prefectures
Okay,
raise
okay,
it
okay.
anyway. Most prefectures raise it anyway. So,
Right, for the sake of not grossing people out.
Yeah, yeah. So it's more reasonable in most places. Possibly all of them. I don't know. I haven't run down a checklist, but
yeah,
so,
like I
you
think
know.
federally it is like 13, but I think if I remember correctly, in practice, there's nowhere where it's less than 16, if I remember correctly.
yeah, I think 16 is the lowest at
Something
any
like
point in the
that.
United States. Also, fuck yeah, we got the Gauss cannon.
What is a Gauss cannon? Does it shoot? It shoots bandages at people?
It shoots my quad. It shoots my quad laser.
Well, then why isn't
It's like a portable helicarrier from the Avengers.
every time you fire it, it plays that music, and the entire like 2-minute helicarrier sequence plays?
I wouldn't mind that. I love that thing.
wow, this has been a weird part. Do you think maybe the reason we're talking about all this shit now is because we're basically inside a giant phallic symbol?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
And we're carrying one.
I mean, to be fair, like Doom is like we were mentioning this earlier. Doom is basically the look at how big my dick is game to end all look at how big my dick is game. Or
I
I
thought it was Duke Nukem.
What are we about? Big guns, sir. Why do we fire big missiles, sir?
you know what? That gives me a whole lot of
Okay,
game upside down. Wood.
You see, I think Doom is the okay. I think a better way to put it is the Doom is the make you feel like you have a big dick game, whereas Duke Nukem is the do you want to see how big my dick is game. Where one is just about satisfying yourself, the other is about being insecure and wanting to make sure that other people know how big your dick is. All right.
That's actually pretty accurate. Shadow Warrior's still funnier though, you know. And it's the same kind of thing. So.
It's still the same kind of like 14-year-old boy humor.
Yeah, but it's funnier because A, it's not entrenched in the 90s, and B, the game makes fun of the main character for it.
Yeah.
Like, actively.
Yeah, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with 14-year-old boy humor. Like, I mean,
Michael Bay makes an entire career out of it.
to be fair, we are in many ways a bastion of 14-year-old boy humor ourselves.
Well,
as
I think
BrainScratch
I think the main character of Shadow Warrior is called Wang.
Oh,
His
God,
name's
'cause
Wayne.
now he's asking for it.
And like
Yeah.
the only funny thing about like the sequel to the reboot is that like your hub area has a Wang cave in it, which is your man cave, but it's called the Wang.
The Wang game. Okay.
Yeah. You see, I love me some 14-year-old boy humor. There's just a line.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm also the person who was unironically excited to watch the Captain Underpants movie. So, you know, although that's more like 6-year-old boy humor, but whatever.
I was gonna say I watched that movie and it's very below the age of 8
Just
humor.
forget-
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's a
comments.
good version of 8-year-old humor. Though, is the
Just
thing.
forgive me in the comments if I got the protagonist's name wrong. I haven't played Shadow Warrior in ages. Well, not ages, but long enough that I've forgotten the finer points. Oh, god damn it, we're too
So
late.
has her body actually been like deteriorating the whole time, or am I
No, don't
imagining
jump
She's-
into the
she's-
energy beam. I don't want to
she's a
synthesize
cybernetic person.
with the machines.
that?
So this basically looks
Oh,
like
that was the thing that happened.
this basically looks like the Crucible from Mass Effect 3, and that was one of the
Freaking
endings.
portal to hell.
That was
Oh.
one of the endings, though. You jump into the goddamn energy beam and turn the entire galaxy into organic machine hybrids, and it's supposed to be like
something that the game bills as this as this ideal good ending, because hey, the Reapers survive, the machines survive, everyone's happy and working together. But they're also, but they're also like, well,
The full name of the Shadow Warrior protagonist is Lo Wang.
Lo Wang, yeah.
Hello.
This is
Ironically, he's not hung.
Wait, what? Was
Ask
that
your
in
mom.
the entry you looked at? I was about to say, was that in the entry you just looked up, or?
No, just
Okay, I was gonna say, if that's a canon thing, it would be funny. It would be really funny.
this is a time sequence. The enemies will just keep coming until the timer runs out.
So do you get to send to hell too?
Yep, we're going to hell.
Yeah, hell. I mean, wait.
Yeah, this is basically.
We're going to.
Oh no!
No, we wake up in Hell, Michigan.
Oh,
Doom
that's
guy
even
just wakes up-
worse.
Yeah, Doom guy just wakes up finding himself in a booth in a Denny's somewhere.
This is basically what happens in every Doom game. You end up going to hell, fighting your way out of it. Or
Even in
killing
Doom
a
3?
major demon in it. I don't think you get out of it in Doom 3, but then Doom 3 was being super serious and grim, so having a not happy ending where the protagonist is trapped is pretty American in that regard. Yeah.